So today was a good day. Well, let me rewind. It wasn't a good day. Well, What up, everybody? It is your boy Jay, and welcome to my channel. Happy Saturday, December 8th, 2018. I know you guys are gonna say, where were you yesterday? You didn't talk to us yesterday. You gave us a 40-second hello, and that was pretty much it. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna have days like that. And I'm gonna have feelings like that. And just part of the vlog. So I'm back. I'm back at it again. I am feeling much better. My nose is not red. I still have a little bit of a cough, and I'm still blowing my nose, but not as much, which is good. So thank you for all your warm wishes and helping me feel better, because your comments do count for me. I think I'm caught up. I'm not too sure. I might have to catch up on the comments after this. So today was a good day. Well, let me rewind. It wasn't a good day. Well, I was feeling like it wasn't a good day until I went to my AA meeting. So what had happened was I went to work this morning, and my sister drove me to work, which was super cool. It's always nice to have someone drive me to work instead of having to pay $40 to take a lift. Yes, $40 to take me to my new work. But yeah, I was stacked. I was stacked at work with clients, and it was good. It felt good, and they kept on adding like these walk-in clients, and yeah, it was overwhelming, but I just put my head down and kept on working through it, because I would rather see clients than not make any money, right? So I was really down and out at work because my ankle still is not 100%, so I'm still walking like with a limp, but it's manageable, it's tolerable. I took a leave after work. Maybe I should have taken a leave during work, but anyway, so I got to see my clients. I filled out all the paperwork, got that all done, got that all situated. So everything's good with work. My co-sponsee, J number 2, texted me and was like, oh, I went to this meeting this morning. It was so good. The 7 o'clock meeting is so great. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I went to that 7 o'clock meeting instead of sleeping in for an extra hour. Because going to meetings, like I've said before, to start my day is what really makes my day start off with a good, on a good note. And so I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. And he was like, oh, are you going to the speaker meeting tonight at 8? And I was like, oh gosh. I get off at 6. It takes about 40 minutes to get home. Still have to eat dinner. And I didn't text him back. I was just like, we'll see how I feel. And I got home, ate some dinner. Mom made me some lemon pepper chicken wings, which is so good. If you wanted to see the recipe for that, I'll put the link to my video on how I cook it. And it was around 7:30, and I was like, you know what, I have to go to this meeting. So I changed real quick from my work clothes and got ready, called the lift, and was there by 7:45. And yeah, it was good. It was great speakers today. It was a soon-to-be husband and wife couple that came in to speak. So on speaker meetings, there's a warm-up person, and then there's the main speaker. And at this particular meeting, the pre-speaker, or the first speaker, speaks for about 15 minutes, and then the main speaker speaks for 30 to 45 minutes. And I thought that the first speaker was amazing. And he said so many things in his 15 minutes that stuck with me and were just like the right things I needed to hear at this time. And another cool thing is that J number 2 and my sponsor dude, was attending the meetings as well. So it felt really good to be around my circle of my fellowship, my brothers, as well as the bigger group as a whole. And I pretty much know everyone in the room, so it was nice to be around familiar faces. So the first speaker got me thinking about things and thinking about why would I be upset that I had to work today. Today's a work day. That's what you have to do, and in a couple of days I get paid, and that's why you get paid. So I can't be thinking that these things are happening to me. I mean, I should be very grateful and thankful for where I'm at in my sobriety, definitely. I should be happy that I've been given this second chance in my profession to do what I do. And the fact that I have 2 jobs should not be an alibi for me feeling a certain way, because I chose this. It was my choice to take on this second job. And I'm making money, so chill out and reap the benefits. After that came his fiance, and her story was so good. It's a story of someone who tried to fake it to make it. So she would go to meetings, but still relapse or still drink in between meetings. She wasn't working the steps, and she wasn't desperate until she met a sponsor, and she finally found her way. But because alcoholism is cunning, baffling, and powerful, after 2 or 3 years of sobriety, she relapsed, and this time for reals. She stopped going to meetings, she stopped holding herself accountable, she stopped having a connection with her fellowship as well as with her higher power, and she reverted back to drinking. And her bottom had to deal with her family. So she was basically given an ultimatum, and she didn't want to accept it. So she had to work hard. And this time she took it very seriously, and now she's 3 years sober. And it reminds me of how desperate I was to get help. And I go back and I rewind to day 1, where I didn't know anything, I didn't know anyone, and I was trying to fix myself by myself. And I see now that that is not the way to do this. This is a we program, and you need to have support. And I have support. I have a lot of support that I don't take advantage of. Not advantage, I don't mean like using people and throwing them out for garbage. These are people who actually care and who want to see you succeed, and I'm not utilizing these people who have stepped up in my life to help me get through my sobriety, and I'm very grateful that they have stuck by me, because a lot of people don't stick by you. But when I go to AA, all they do is stick by you. You know, they invite you to things, they check up on you, they hang out with you, they want to spend time with you, they offer you rides home, they offer you rides to the meeting, they call you and just want to chat just to see how you're doing. And it's all because of you, and it's all, they want to see how you're progressing and how you're doing better, because when they talk to you, it helps them stay sober as well. And that should be my goal, to be of service and to be there for my fellows that are going through this, whether they have 10 years sobriety, 100 years sobriety, 1 day of sobriety, and things like that. So it was very reaffirming, and I feel like it filled up my tank a little bit more for me to I don't like that word. It makes me want to do more for myself, because I need to do this to get through. This is my second chance, and this is it. This is it. This is it. I have to work at it, and I need to get better, and I need to be a better version of myself. I say that in all my vlogs, usually, for the most part. But, going through school wasn't easy. You had to study, you had to practice, and you had to work hard to get through it, to be the best at your profession that you want to be. And that is just like AA, just like other things. I don't know if I shared this with you guys. I am a classically trained pianist, and I worked so hard practicing every day my piano. And the only way I could practice piano was if I finished my homework and I ate. Yes, I had to finish my homework and I had to eat. Then I could start playing the piano. And I kid you not, you can ask my mom, I would sit at the piano for hours to perfect my songs, to perfect my performance. And I have a lot of accolades. I did very well. There's something called the Certificate of Merit, and you had to go to one of our local universities, and it was theory and it was performance. And there was someone else that had the same name as me, and I was known as being the best at theory, and he was known as being the best at performance. Like, he could tickle the keys and play something so beautifully with the least amount of effort. And I was always someone that had to practice to get it right, to get perfection. And some people have the ability to learn music just like that. I'm very clinical in the way that I think. And so I follow step A, B, and C to learn my music. I'm not one of those people that can play by ear. I have to read notes, and I have to keep on practicing to work on my craft. And I go back to when I was 8, 9, 10, and learning how to play these songs, these classical piano songs, and how I worked so hard to be so good. For reals, like, I was like the best in my state, so I'm not trying to boast. But I gave up playing the piano because I wanted to be more into school. I actually wanted to try out for the football team, which I never ever ended up doing. But I look back in that and I learned more about being responsible, being hardworking, and being organized. And that carried me out through school, carried me out through undergrad and towards graduate school. So when I started drinking, it was more to escape the need to be perfect, the need to be the best, because that's something that was ingrained in me since the very beginning of what I remember in my memory. So I don't know. I think that is one of the biggest things that I had. Because in my profession, I have to be held accountable for helping people all the time. I'm pretty much the answer person that people go to for their problems in certain situations, and I have to be the know-it-all and the person that helps people and gets it right on the first try. And when I'm at work, it's me thinking about other people. And then it started to get to the point where I didn't want to think about other people anymore, and I wanted to think about myself, and I became selfish. Let's just say I related a lot to the stories that were told today at the meeting, and I need to hear that. I think that because of my drinking and the way I acted when I was drinking, it was very me. It was all about me when I was drinking, and because of that, I wouldn't be asked to come to things, I wouldn't be called anymore, I wouldn't be checked on by my friends, and some people walked away, and that's fine because I was not a very nice person when I was drinking, and So it got me to think that I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worthy of doing things, and I wasn't worthy of people's friendships and things like that. And now my sponsor made me realize that I'm a different person than I was when I first started this program 4 months and a couple weeks ago. And now I should be worthy. And it's something as simple as him asking me, did I get my driver's license back? And I'm like, I turned in the forms 2 weeks ago and I'm just waiting to hear back. Well, did you call the DMV to check up on it, to follow up on it? I'm like, no, I'm trusting that the system will work and eventually I'll get it. Well, you know, you gotta be assertive for things that you want, and what's gonna hurt you making a phone call just to see if your driver's license is ready? Maybe it's ready and I don't know yet. And you have to do that because you are worthy of being able to drive now, and you should be more assertive in things. And it made me feel good. It made me feel that what I'm doing is working, and sometimes I need to stop having self-pity on myself and my issues and things like that, and I can't be listening to my ego in my head, and I gotta listen from here. So, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is gonna make sense when I edit the video, but let's just say I had a good day. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Thank you again for anyone that participated in my slot giveaway today in my main channel. There's actually 2 big winners of the t-shirt for the NorCal Slot Guy t-shirt, and that's J Real Slots and Jessica H. Congratulations to you too. Yeah, I know yesterday was kind of a downer in my vlog because I didn't really post anything, so I'm back, you guys, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry to see what's left in store for me and to see what is part of my higher powers plan to get through what I need to get through. Still on step 4, gonna make time for it tomorrow. I need to start writing down everything and just sitting my butt down and getting through it. Stop with excuses, stop with justifications of this, that, and that, and I really need to start working. I need to put my sobriety first and get the ball rolling again. So, if you guys feel defeated, if you guys feel like you're at a place where you're stuck, step it up, work hard, prove it, prove that you're worthy, because I know you're worthy of it. So that's what you gotta do, and you gotta always remember that. If you know in your heart that you're doing something better for yourself, if you're doing something that will help you in the long run, you gotta believe in yourself. Because if you can't believe in yourself, other people won't believe in you. Alright, that's all I gotta preach for you guys tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Let's end the vlog the way we usually do. Be confident, be honest, be humble, and most importantly, be well. Until tomorrow, my brothers, take care, and I will talk to you guys then. Peace. You know,